We'll now look at basic biochemistry. As the name suggests, biochemistry deals with the chemical aspects of how our body functions. It's quite a complicated subject, and while we were doing medicine, it was quite a dry subject, but looking back at it, physiology and biochemistry are one of the crucial subjects for us to understand. It impinges on various aspects of body functioning and pathology. Water, oxygen, and glucose are the three main pillars of life. Without these, we cannot really exist. The blood acts as the carrier for oxygen and glucose to the tissues. The cardiopulmonary system helps with the gas exchange, taking the oxygen to the blood and removing carbon dioxide from the body. The renal and digestive systems work in tandem to support the function, and the brain does the supervisory role or controlling role. At the cellular level, there is a lot of regulation involved, and there are various mediators like the cytokines released in body, the endocrine hormones. All of these impinge on how the cells function. Problems like birth asphyxia, for example, or reduced oxygen to the tissues can affect various equilibrating mechanisms in the cell. The cell membrane regulates the electrical activity, and lots of neurotransmitter functions and things are related to action potential changes at the cell membrane level. The intracellular and interstitial fluid, the intravascular electrolyte balance, regulates what we call as homeostasis, which is where the body functions are in balance. The enzymes regulate function. They are also involved with production of substances that we need, like protein synthesis, breakdown of substances like glucose, and a number of enzymes are involved in the digestive process in the intestines as well. The endocrine hormones, which we will discuss separately as part of the endocrine system, support the regulation of different body functions. It's a complex network. It's very hard to think of one happening without the other. So the digestion starts in the intestinal level, breakdown of foods happens with the enzymes. Different substances are involved in taking the food materials by an active process, and in some cases a passive absorption into the cells and in the bloodstream. Then there is a partial metabolism in the liver, and then they reach the cellular level. The glucose is utilized in the presence of oxygen to release energy. So these two cycles are very important. The Krebs cycle, where the acetyl-CoA goes on to release ATP in aerobic ventilation form, and this is the oxygen chain oxidation reaction, where the ATP moves on. The products of the Krebs cycle move along the pathway here, and this happens in the mitochondria. This is a step in the presence of oxygen. It leads to presence of 34 to 36 ATP molecules. So next we will be looking at the importance of blood and its components. This is very simple description of microbiology, biochemistry, sorry. Thank you.